Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I want to try to answer your questions about rent to own in this video. So number one, our rent to own is really, really easy. No credit check. Super easy. No credit check. Number two, no penalty for paying it off early. So I always encourage people, pay it off early. All right, because how does rent to own work? You're making a monthly payment. Part of that payment is going to the principal of the building, and part of that payment is going to a rental fee. So if you pay off the principal early, you're no longer locked into a rental fee. Keep in mind, not all other companies out there do that. Some other companies lock you into that rental fee for the entire duration. So let's say you chose a 3-year rent to own, that's 36 months, and you paid off the principal early. Some companies require you to keep paying that rental fee for the entire 36 months. Graceland does not. There's no prepayment penalty. Okay, so it's really, really simple. How do we do rent to own? What pre-qualifications are there? Really simple. Do you have a name? Because I need your name. Do you have a phone number? Yeah, okay, you probably do. I need that. I need your date of birth. You have a date of birth, don't you? And an ID number, whether it's your driver's license number or an ID card. That's it. That's as simple as it gets, okay? And then I collect the first 2 months of payments up front. It's standard for us to collect 2 months of those rental payments up front, and you've already paid 2 months at that point, okay? So keep in mind, that means after the building is delivered to your site, you then get, Graceland kicks in an extra month of a grace period. So you've paid 2 months, Graceland kicks in an extra grace period of 1 month. You have 3 months after that building is delivered to your site before the rest of your payments would begin. So if you did the 3-year, you've paid, that's 36 months, you've paid 2 of them. You don't start paying the remainder 34 months until 3 months after it arrives on your site. Okay, keep that in mind. We often run deals where we can do a 1-month payment up front. All you gotta do is message me and talk to me about that, okay? So I don't wanna get into all those details in this because there's a little more questions I wanna talk to you about before I can answer that. That's it on rent to own. It's really, really simple. No credit check, no prepayment penalties. I hope you compare what we're offering versus what other companies are offering. Many of them lock you into that rental payment even if you pay off early, so pay attention to that. And the last thing is something that's very special and unique to Graceland. We have a rental advantage program. And what that boils down to is if you're doing rent to own and an act of God renders that building unusable, basically destroys that building. You know, the act of God stuff, natural disaster type things. We don't make you keep paying those payments. It's sort of like Graceland's own insurance policy. It is not insurance and it's not for you, but it means you don't have to keep making those payments, all right? That's a thing that's unique to Graceland. We call it the Graceland Rental Advantage. I don't believe any other rental or portable building manufacturers are offering a rent-to-own offer like that. So keep that in mind when you're shopping around, that Graceland has that. Easy, no credit check rent-to-own, no prepayment penalties, and we got the Graceland Rental Advantage program. Okay? If you have any questions about rent-to-own or anything else about a Graceland building, all you gotta do, message me right here on Facebook. Aloha from the Ozarks.